on your business needs, right? So what is the business critical traffic? That should be go on reliable transport, right? The general traffic, low priority traffic should go over public transport. But here we are just learning that how to control the traffic. So here we can choose one transport for TCP traffic, one transport for UDP traffic, or one transport for, let's suppose, telnet traffic, and one transport for web traffic, like that, or ICMP traffic, whatever we can test here. We have multiple options to do this. You can configure control policy as well as data policy. First of all, I am expecting now you guys are very familiar about the control policy and data policy. Control policy means controlling the route or TLOC, and data policy means,
Sir,
yes,
sorry to interrupt you. Is recording started?
yes, recording is started.
Thank you. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so control policy means controlling the route and TLOC, and data policy means controlling the user data. Like when user will generate, let's suppose, HTTPS traffic. So where you want to forward that traffic, right? The user data should go over which transport. The another thing is based on performance how to route the traffic, that is application aware routing. Today I will talk about application aware routing as well. Application aware routing is data policy, right? For the particular application, based on the performance we will configure the transport. Example, I have some business critical traffic, let's suppose real time traffic, voice and video traffic, and I have a SLA class list. Like this should be the minimum loss, this should be minimum jitter. And if MPLS transport is matching my criteria, then my traffic should go over MPLS. But in case if it is not matching the criteria, then automatically router should shift the traffic over
Are
another
you
trans.
sharing your screen?
Not
Sorry to
not share
interrupt.
yet. Not share yet.
Okay.
Otherwise, perform the failover. Again, in the failover there are condition, like if other transport is available which is matching the criteria, then perform failover. Otherwise, maybe drop the traffic or keep forwarding through MPLS only. It is like that. So we have multiple options in application of AR routing as well. I'm going to share my screen and let me show you the topology. And if you guys have any specific scenario that Praful, I want to route my traffic like this, then you can also share that. I will configure policy for that as well. So in my another lab, I have two transport. One is internet and one is MPLS. Today here I have two lab. One lab here you can see in this lab I have two service VPN, VPN 1 and VPN 2. You can imagine like VPN 1 is the corporate user, VPN 2 is the guest user. So if time will permit, then we'll discuss a VPN membership policy as well. But first we are going to understand some more about control policy. And then finally we will give you one task. Okay, assign you one task, the configuration that you need to perform in your lab. If you will stuck anywhere, then definitely I will also configure in the class. So is my topology visible, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Again, same
Yes.
topology, 4 sites, 1 data center and 3 branches, but here I have 2 transport, internet and MPLS. Now let me access my vmanage, and here is the vmanage. If I will access any managed device, let's suppose branch 1 vs1 real time and BFD session. So without filtering you can see BFD like between 5.5.5 and 6.6.6, between branch 1 and branch 2, between any two branch, right? Between data center or and branch 1 like 4.4.4 and 5.5.5, you can see I have two BFD session, one over MPLS, one over internet, one over MPLS, one over internet. Between all two managed devices you can see we have two transport. Similarly we have two BFD. I will also have two IPsec session, IPsec inbound connection or outbound connection, right? You can see we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 IP6 sessions are there on branch 1 vs1. Correct, guys? Am I calculating it correctly? How many IP6 sessions will be there on branch 1 vs1?
6
1
1
2 3 4
4
5
5
and
5
6.
6.
Okay, that means both the transports are working properly. If I'm going to send any traffic from branch 1 to DC or in branch 2, then traffic should also go over both the transport. By default it will be performing load balancing. So my service VPN is VPN 10. I am on branch 1 vs1 on 5.5.5. So from the service side interface, from G0/1 interface, I'm going to send traffic in branch 2 service side or branch 3 or DC service side. So source interface G0/1, source IP address 11.1.1.1, and destination IP address, let's suppose 192.168.1.1. I'm going to send traffic to DC 192.168.1.1, and application any for now. For all the application, you can see my traffic is going over both transport, internet and MPLS. Even you can trace route and you will see traffic is going over both the transport. So you know, by default SD-WAN perform load balancing only if you have 10 number of transport over all the transport. It is going to form IPsec and BFD, and it will be forwarding traffic over all the transport. That is load balancing, ECMP. By default ECMP over all the transport. Now whatever we have discussed in the policy till now, based on that, tell me how I can prefer one transport over another transport. Please put yourself on mute, guys. Getting noise. Yes. So based on our existing classes, previous classes, how I can prefer, any idea how I can prefer any traffic over MPLS or our internet? Like Praphul, just do one thing, create a T-lock list and prefer the T-lock, one T-lock over another T-lock. In the control policy, we have seen three types of rules: T-lock rule, route rule, and default rule. So multiple ways are there, multiple options are there to configure the same policy. I don't want you to understand a particular policy. I want you to understand the fundamental so that you can configure any policy. For an example, what I am saying, if the protocol number in the traffic is 6, protocol number is 6, that means which type of traffic it is? Which protocol uses protocol number 6? TCP. TCP uses port
TCP.
number 6, right? So let's suppose I am saying in the traffic, if protocol number is 6, then traffic should go via MPLS, or forget about it for now. Let's suppose for all the traffic, I want to prefer MPLS over internet. Right now ECMP is happening. I don't want that. I don't want load balancing. Now I want to forward all traffic over MPLS transport if it is available. If it is not available, then failover, not ECMP. How I can do that?
Can set preference.
Preference for what?
Preference for certain color for MPLS. For
For
preference set.
T-lock? For T-lock, because see, let's suppose if I will talk about this prefix 192.168.1.0/24. So DCVH is going to advertise it to VSmart with two T-lock, MPLS T-lock and internet T-lock. Let's suppose I am saying T-lock 1 and T-lock 2. Branch 1 VS1 is going to learn this prefix in service VPN 192.168.1.0/24, and it will be reachable with both the T-lock 1 and T-lock 2. So here I can prefer one TLOC over another TLOC. TLOC 1 can have higher preference value, let's suppose 110, and TLOC 2 has preference value 100. So automatically branch 1 VS1 will prefer MPLS TLOC over internet TLOC. Let me see, is option available in the policy, in the control policy. Here on my vManage, go to policy, and later I will create side list if any side list is required. For now I have two types of side list, one with name DC, one with name branches. I can create one more side list with name all sites, and here I can call site ID 1, 2, 3 and 100 if I want to apply my policy on all the site, right? Then for SLA class list, we have some default SLA class list and some are already there. Even I am going to delete these all because we'll configure it from the scratch in application aware routing, not now. VPN, for VPN I have one VPN list, service VPN 10. Okay, for TLOC I have one TLOC list. Let me even delete this. Okay, side prefix, I have one data prefix list. Could delete it for now. For application I have some application list, delete it because this lab is from previous batch. I had configured this lab in previous batch, so that's why I have deleted the configuration. Even in my topology, let me see if there is any topology. I am going to delete that. In centralized policy we don't, in localized policy we don't have any configuration. In centralized also you can see we don't have any topology here. VPN membership we don't have any topology, and for data policy we don't have any application aware routing, we don't have any traffic data. Okay, very good. Now I am on the policy page, click on add policy. See, first step is it is asking you to create group of interest. Here we have created so many group of interest till now. After that, second page will allow you to configure control policy, correct? You can see topology and VPN membership both are centralized control policy because I am on the centralized policy page, so these all are centralized policy only. So first in step 1 you are creating group of interest, in step 2 you are creating control policy, control centralized policy, and in step 3 you are creating centralized data policy, traffic rule, and in last step you will apply the policy. Done. So now keep in mind this 4 step, right? Step 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to create data policy only, you can skip this one. If you want to create control policy only, you can skip this one. But here at this point you will have final policy, and in your final policy, main policy, you can have multiple topology, you can have multiple control policy, you can have multiple data policy. I can have multiple topology and I can combine those all topology in one main topology, and I will activate that. So let me say next here, and now you can see I am on the centralized control policy page. Let me click on add topology and custom control topology. Let me name it. I am saying prefer MPLS over internet. This policy is to just prefer MPLS over internet. Now, and to configure this policy, definitely you need one TLOC list, but you have to get multiple, one TLOC list for DCs, VAs, one TLOC for branch 1, one for branch 2, one for branch 3. Let me see, is there any another way available here in the centralized control policy through which I can prefer one transport over another transport? Through data policy, I will show you very easily. You can configure the traffic engineering, but let's explore other options here, other useful options which we are using. Default action is rejected. Okay, let me create the sequence type, route type, first TLOC type, and for TLOC, if I am going to match the TLOC of all the sites, match TLOC of all sites and action accept, and here you can see I can configure the preference value for TLOC, right? Means match any particular TLOC and then set the preference value. For an example, for DCVS you have two TLOC, right? So let's suppose you have created one TLOC list where you have matched the MPLS TLOC. So for particular MPLS TLOC you can configure the preference value. Here I am not going to configure anything, just I have accept it and save it. For TLOC rule I have simple rule for all the sites except the TLOC. For route rule again match all the sites, for all the sites action accept, and here you can see we have one option to configure. For the route we can configure what? Preference. Here we can call what?
Preference.
We can set what?
TLOC.
TLOC. But in this TLOC, see, it is asking for system IP address. I need lots of TLOC list then. Yes or no? So here,
Yes.
if it will take it like TLOC IP address as 0.0.0 means for all the system IP, color MPLS, and encapsulation protocol IPsec. Encapsulation is going to be IPsec only, but this will not work for my requirement, because what I want for all the sites, for all the traffic, I want to prefer MPLS over internet.
MPLS over
So in the match I can do one thing, I can match TLOC. In the route rule I am matching the TLOC, and here I can have one TLOC list. If I will create one TLOC list, but again we need, see, we can do one thing now. I can show you here, just let me cancel it for a minute. Through control, centralized control policy, you can do this. You can create one TLOC list, and in this TLOC list I can name prefer MPLS over internet. See, I am saying DC 4.4.4 4.4.4.4. if color is MPLS and encapsulation protocol is IPsec, then set preference value 200. One more TLOC for same system IP 4.4.4. if color is internet, then IPsec protocol is same, encapsulation protocol is same, then set preference value 100. By default TLOC preference is 0, you know this. Similarly for 5.5.5, if it is MPLS, if color is MPLS and encapsulation protocol IPsec, then set preference value 200. One more TLOC 5.5.5, if color is biz internet and encapsulation protocol IPsec, the preference value 100. 6.6.6 MPLS IPsec and preference value 200. For 6.6.6 biz internet IPsec preference value 100, and I have one more VH 7.7.7 7.7.7 MPLS IPsec preference value again 200. Biz internet, IPsec and preference value 100. Every time in every new batch I am trying something new. So let me see if it will work or not. But see, my TLOC is preferring MPLS over internet, yes or no? For all the
Yes.
VSS.
Yes.
I have a question, sir.
Go ahead.
If you have a large network, this implementation will not be comfortable, right? Because you have to enter one by one.
No, you will have multiple options, brother. You are going to learn another ways as well,
Okay,
right?
understood. Thank you.
There is very easy way to do that. Next, add topology and custom control. Now, prefer MPLS over internet. Name of my topology, TLOC. If this is a TLOC, action, accept. Rest all the TLOCs are rejected. And for route, match the route of all the sites and action, just accept. Here also you can set the TLOC, right? Either you can use this policy. Here I can simply say, if this is a TLOC, action accept. Okay, it will be better if I will do it like this. See, for TLOC rule, I said match TLOC of all the sites and action, just accept. One option. In the route, match prefixes of all the sites and set TLOC. Prefer MPLS over internet and just save it. And default action is still reject. So all the TLOC will be allowed and all the routes will be also allowed. But there will be higher preference value to MPLS color. Yes.
Sir, can you repeat the second piece? You just made the modification in TLOC and routes. Can you please tell me that again?
I said in TLOC, I said match TLOC of all the sites and action accept. For
Okay.
route, I said match the routes of all the sites and set this TLOC, which we have
Oh,
created.
okay.
And I said default action reject.
Okay.
I can save my topology. My topology is ready. Let me apply it for. See, now I am on data policy page. Just I will skip it. Say next. And now you are on the main policy page, final policy. I can name it like policy 1. Policy 1. And let's apply it for all the sites in odd direction, and let me see if it is working or not. If you will preview it once, you can see the rules. Rule number 1, match TLOC of all the site action except. Next rule, match route of all the sites and action accept and set this TLOC. Can anyone tell me what will happen if I will activate this policy? Let me show you. Yeah.
We should see TLOCs going across over MPLS then.
Okay.
Traffic
On
will
branch
go
1
really
VS1,
low.
how many TLOC will be there for this prefix?
6.
6.
6 will be
No,
there.
No.
only 2.
Three.
Only 2. Only 2.
How many of you are saying 2 only?
Me,
So,
my
what indication? Say it again,
On
please.
branch 1 VS1, how many TLOCs will be there for this prefix? 192.168.1.0/20.
It should be 2, sir. 2.
It's 2 TLOCs.
2.
two T-logs.
Only one.
If route will match, VS Smart is going to change the T-lock. It will set this T-lock in this T-lock list.
Then only one.
Only one then.
Only one.
Yeah, match only
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
Why
Because
only
it
one?
prefer.
MPLS over internet. Only
But
one T-lock will
inside this
be.
T-lock list, how many T-locks are there? That will be added, na?
Say all six?
All
Six.
6. Yes.
Okay. 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 Wow.
Oh, okay,
Confusing.
understood. Okay.
Yes or
That makes
no?
sense.
Like like from every system, it will be there, right? So total 6
Yeah,
Exactly.
because you assign 200 to give
for
preference
all
for
the.
MPLS, but you assign 100 for internet, which you did not remove the internet T-log. So yeah, understood.
Right now,
Is it
But sir,
kind
one
of
quick question.
primary, secondary? So it will be there. Like first, it will be prefer only MPLS over internet.
it will not work.
Okay.
Sir, quick question.
Go
When
ahead.
you creating T-lock list, you created 100 and 200, right? And you created for 4 VH devices. That means 8, right? So we are still saying 6. You see
Yeah,
what I mean?
whatever T-locks you have added in the T-lock list, that will be there. 8, 10, 6,
So
that's not matter.
so we have 8 in this case, so we'll have 8.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
So
not 6.
now on branch 1 VS1, just I am going to show you the T-lock ones. Go here. It and let's say IP route only, IP route in VPN 1. Sorry, not 1, VPN 10. See, for DC prefix 192.168.1.0, how many T-locks are there?
2.
2. Let me activate this policy for what happened to my policy? Custom control, import. Understand the logic, what is happening. Okay, let me activate this. It is getting activated.
मैं बाद में बोलूँगा।
From here noise is coming, guys. Now let me refresh this page. One 192.168 dot 1.0. This is routing table. In routing table, and see one more thing, OMP receive route, OMP received T-lock or OMP received route filter VPN 10 192.168.1.0 4.4.4 and 5.5.5. Only these two T-locks are coming. We have to understand it. Just wait, let me test one more thing here. Let me send the traffic from 5.5.5 troubleshooting simulate path in VPN 10 destination IP 192.168.1.1 traffic is going over
IPsec, MPLS.
MPLS. Traffic is going over
MPLS. MPLS.
MPLS. And if MPLS will goes down, definitely traffic will go over internet because you can see the backup path.
So all other MPLS are actually getting updated
Preference
through vSmart
value.
based on the policy.
Yes, here you can see when it is coming from with this TLOC MPLS, then preference value is,
200.
200.
and when color is internet, then preference value is
100.
100.
100. So in the routing table, it has installed which one? Like in
First
the
it will.
traditional routing switching, what we had learned there that lower AD value or metric route will be installed in routing table, correct? Same
Yes.
Yes.
thing is happening over here. Higher preference value route is getting installed in routing table. Rest all
Routing
are
table.
in the database.
Yeah.
Rest all are in the database. I have one question. For I said in the policy match route of all the sites and set this TLOC list which is prefer MPLS over internet, and inside that TLOC list there was lots of TLOC. Why those all TLOCs are not coming here? In the last class as well, I had configured branch to branch communication through DC, if you remember, right? In branch to branch through DC, what I had did, I had matched the route of sites, all the branches, and I had set the TLOC of DC. I did same thing, but in my TLOC list, I have added multiple TLOCs.
So in that case, if the users from the branch 1, 2, if they want to reach the internet, they should go to DC center before going out.
It will go any other site through MPLS transport. And if MPLS transport bill goes down, then it will go through internet transport.
Okay, so
Sir,
by default, the SD-WAN is full mesh by default,
Yes, by default ECMP, equal cost load balancing.
equal cost balancing by default.
Yes. By default load balancing was happening now before activating policy. I had shown you.
Okay.
sir, can you repeat the difference between those two you just mentioned?
What?
Uh, I lost my track. I was uh, the T-logs. Why you said
I
we're
said
not seeing other routes?
why only few T-locks are coming with this prefix? Why 6.6.6 is not coming here on branch 1 VS1? If you have understood the control policy, centralized control policy, then you can answer. Like for this prefix, VS Smart should also add 7.7.7 internet and MPLS, 6.6.6 internet and MPLS, because in my TLOC list all the TLOCs are bind it,
Added.
add it. Yes, please give
Okay.
me 1 minute till then think. Just 1 minute, coming with a glass of water.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know anybody is aware of this. I would like to see what we have set up on the switch side for the MPLS as well as DCVH, and the MPLS router setup. What IP or you know configuration is there? We didn't finish that part yesterday.
Sorry.
Yesterday, sir, when we were finishing a lab, we didn't had a setup for MPLS between DCVH and the switch, and DC switch and internet. Those paths were not there. So I was saying like we need to see what configuration we have on MPLS router, on the data center switch, DC uh,
That's meter in
VH.
SD-WAN. That's not meter.
But
No? There should be reachability from transport side. Doesn't matter how
what
you have
Mr.
made the reachability. It should be all the WAN is router should be reachable with each other, and controller should be also reachable with all the WAN devices. That's it. Doesn't
So you're
matter.
saying,
This is underlay, right? Our SD-WAN is overlay technology. It's running on top of this physical topology. In
so sir, you're
underlay, we have
saying,
two transport. Yes.
sorry, sir, you're saying we are using 100 VLAN on the data center switch and passing that through the same then, right, to MPLS and internet.
Yes.
Okay, and then
There are so many
yeah, let
ways.
me
More
go
than
through that.
100 ways are there for performing routing in underlay. That is concern of service providers. How they will make reachability, right?
Correct.
In your lab, you can configure static routing, dynamic routing protocol, doesn't matter how, but all sites should be reachable with each other through public IP address on the internet transport and through private IP address on MPLS transport.
Hmm.
That's not matter how you have connected the underlay. Okay, our SD-WAN is on top of this. Okay, so right
Yes.
now the policy which I have activated, you will understand this policy very soon. Before that, tell me one thing. Can anyone tell me another way to do this to prefer MPLS over internet? Another way?
If we will make the default, we will say to the default preference, but no idea how to do.
Default.
Hello.
No, if I
We
will
will say
deactivate this policy, automatically it will goes on
it will
default.
come to the. Yes, yes, yes.
What I am saying, I have deactivated this, okay, and now
Mm,
in the policy here is your topology. Your topology is
yes,
only configuring, managing, controlling the routes and T-lock,
correct, correct.
edit, and in the T-lock rule I am going to delete it. Under route rule also I am going to delete it. Can you create
Mm.
another topology for me to prefer MPLS over internet?
Based on this SLA, is possible.
Maybe based on the preference, we can do that. Like some video critical traffic. We can in that way we can do that.
Okay, in the route
By
or
configuring the
T-lock.
SLA.
In the route, see, you can match OMP tag, color list. Do you want to match color
Mm.
list?
Yeah, yeah, color list and
Okay, let's suppose I said if it is MPLS,
okay.
Mm.
action, accept, and set
Yes,
All
yes.
preference.
okay.
Very good. This will definitely work. You are absolutely right. Another way? Any another way?
Is there any like service wise based on the
Service
service?
means for the particular service. Okay, let me say where is the service?
So by prefix also.
See, whatever here you are saying like color list, OMP tag, you will find these all thing in OMP route. Right? These are the OMP attributes, similar like the BGP attributes, AS path,
Attribute.
weight, local preference, right? You will find these all things in BGP, sorry, OMP route, right? This is for path manipulation only. Okay, in the route, can I say match T-lock? Okay, let me make it easy for you. Tell me one thing, for DC side only, what I want, that any traffic coming from branches to DC should come through MPLS. Means When you will advertise DC side route, this route to branch 1, branch 2, branch 3 vanished devices, you should prefer MPLS TLOC.
MPLS. TLOC.
It is going to be easy. For this, similarly, you can create one TLOC list. Go to list, one TLOC list, and in the TLOC list, I can say DC prefer DC prefer, and guys, you guys need to try it, configure it, okay, over internet. For branches, I want default behavior, load balancing only. So here is my list, TLOC list. It is MPLS over internet. 4.4.4. If color is MPLS and IPsec is encapsulation is IPsec, then set preference value 200. And if system IP again 4.4.4, if color is biz internet, encapsulation is IPsec, then preference value 100. How I can use this TLOC list? DC preference prefer MPLS over internet. Let me take you to the topology. Here is my topology. Edit it. Yes. For the branches, first of all, I am going to say match side of branches. If this is the TLOC of branches, then action just accept nothing else. It is going to be default for branches. All side I am going to delete it. And for DC, I am going to match TLOC list, DC TLOC list and action accept. In this TLOC list, we have already preferred MPLS. Is it clear, this one, to all of you?
Sir, can we have two policies like same and just bind one? And if it works, then it will not going to go to the second policy.
Yes, it is going to check, like your router check ACL. Similarly, VSmart is going to check rules. These are rules inside the policy. These are TLOC rules.
Okay,
Similarly, you will create
right.
rules for route rules and TLOC rules.
I'll create both of them and I'll see the behavior based on that.
Yes, you should do that.
Okay.
So see, for TLOC rule, I have already prefer DC TLOC. See here. And one more thing here. Edit, and in the match I can also match the side ID. Side ID is DC. DC side, sorry, the previous topology which I had created, the rule where I was matching what? TLOC list, DC TLOC. But will that match? No, that will not match. This will not match, na? Here you can match the side ID, DC side, and action accept. For TLOC, just I said if this is DC side, action accept. If this is branch side TLOC, action accept. Don't do anything, only accept. And for route, delete this one and create new rule, and here match side of DC side. If this is the DC side, then action accept and set TLOC DC prefer. Save it. And for branches, see, either you can allow the routes of branches here, or you can change the default action. Then also branch routes will be advertised. Or if I don't want between branches, they should exchange either TLOC or either route, then you can remove the rule for branches, TLOC rules as well as route rule. For branches, if I don't want any TLOC should be exchanged or any route should be exchanged, then this is going to be my policy, right? And in this policy as well, I am preferring MPLS TLOC. Just I am trying to get one interesting topology, hub and spoke, and then prefer MPLS over internet. Is this policy clear, guys? For TLOC, I said if this is DC TLOC, action accept. If this is the route of DC, then set TLOC. This one. DC prefer MPLS over internet. It's simple, right?
So this is an hub and spoke topology over MPLS.
Yes, exactly. First of
Okay.
all, even this will not create hub and spoke topology. I have just denied the TLOC between branches as well as the route between branches. Now I will create the hub and spoke topology. I will modify it. For now, only DC side is going to advertise their route to all the branches, and DC side only going to advertise their TLOC to branches. Okay, my topology is updated. Now I am going to again activate this policy. Before that, let me verify once my topology is updated or not. Let me view, and you can see TLOC rule, you can see route rule. Done. Let me activate it. Go to policy and activate. Just I want to show you one more thing here. That's why I am activating this policy. How you can use the default action. You need to just practice. Policy is all about practice, and policy is the main beauty of SD-WAN. Now here, if you will refresh this, then you can see, let me refresh it. Now you can see we are not receiving any route from branch 2 and branch 3. 20 and 30 prefixes are not coming, right? Similarly, you can also check the TLOC. OMP received TLOC. You can see DC TLOC and they are on TLOC. In TLOC, we didn't configure anything. Preference and those all things are 0 only. Weight is also 0. You can use weight as well. Right.
So, sir, you're saying right now DC VH is just communicating to one branch, getting one TLOC from there? Because 5.5.5 is,
DCVS is advertising 2 TLOC. MPLS
yes,
TLOC and internet TLOC. And MPLS TLOC has higher preference value.
preference and value. And you looking that through right now, branch 1 VH?
Yes, I am on
Yeah,
branch 1
okay,
VH.
guys. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
OMP received route. See, for DC, 2 TLOCs are coming. MPLS TLOC and internet TLOC. And here you can see the preference value. Now, if I will change the default action, if I am
Can
going
you,
to
sorry, can you go back to that page? Status says invalid.
status is invalid, tell me why status is invalid.
It should be
OMP route. So it has not installed the route in routing table. In the routing table, even DC prefix is not there.
Okay.
OMP received TLOC. See that this TLOC MPLS.
Preference is not set. That's the preference.
Let me change the device. 4.4.4 means on DCVH, and here OMP. See why the system is invalid, because DCVH is not receiving TLOC of branch 1, because DC TLOC is not receiving branch 1 TLOC. Only DC is advertising their TLOC to branches. It is not receiving any TLOC from branches as well because of my policy. In the policy, we have to modify here. Go to topology. And in the TLOC rule, match side of branches and action accept. Now VSmart is going to advertise branches TLOC as well, not route, only TLOC. After this, refresh this page. Now you got the TLOC from branches. Go to branch 1 VS1 5.5.5 and you can see the status. OMP received route. OMP received route. Now it's fine. Two routes are there coming. One is installed and one is only resolved. One is only resolved means it is in database but not in routing table. If I am saying database, that means it is in OMP table, not in routing table. In routing table, only this one is installed because of higher preference value. Because of higher preference value. So IP route, filter it and check the routing table of VPN 10. See, best path is through MPLS. So my all traffic will go through MPLS. And again, branches cannot communicate. You can advertise one default or through DC in VPN 10. Now let me tell you one easy way to do this. Even again I am going to modify my policy, my topology, deactivate this policy, and as soon as you will deactivate this policy, again it will come on default. And guys, see how powerful SD-WAN technology is. 4 different types of requirement I will have: topology, multiple topology or multiple policy, and I can activate and deactivate based on our requirement, right? So within few seconds, behavior of fabric is going to be changed. Here I have only 4 sites. Imagine if 100 sites are there. And in that case, if I will ask you to create hub and spoke topology in traditional networking, it will take a month. Team is required. But through SD-WAN, just single click is going to create hub and spoke topology. Single click is going to create full mesh topology. And even you can do that. You can test that. Now again here I can refresh this page, and now you can see we are receiving the routes of all the branches as well as DC. So I am just changing in my topology, not in policy. Policy is already applied. Now it is deactivated. I am changing my topology. Topology means centralized control policy. Again, edit, delete it, tlock rule, delete, delete, delete. Now tell me what other thing I can do here to prefer traffic over MPLS. Let me show you all the options as well. See, for the route rule, you have these options. You can match side, you can match preference, you can match originator. Originator is nothing but the system IP.
Which is 4.4.4 in this case, right?
Yes, like I can say match system IP 4.4.4 means for DC side action accept and set preference value 100. So what will happen if same route is getting advertised by DC as well as let's say branch 3, automatically branch 1 and branch 2 router will start preferring DC side. This will be very useful when you have, let's suppose, multiple data center, 2 data center, and in both the data center we have internet, and I want to prefer DC1 for internet access. This service can be anything, not only internet, ERP service, enterprise resource planning, right? And here is
Any
branch 1.
application in backend, any application in backend, Zoom,
Yes, yes,
AWS,
exactly,
Azure, anything.
exactly. This is branch 1, branch 2. So for branch 1, on branch 1 and branch 2 VS, I want to prefer DC1 over DC2. So through this policy, I can simply match the preference. If preference value is 1.1.1.1, then set preference value 100. And for DC2 like 2.2.2, just action accept, means it will work for backup. If you will not accept it, then it will not perform failover for data center.
And sir, one quick question on the same design, where we will have our no no if you yeah where we will have SD-WAN connections through provider coming back to DC1 and DC2,
Sorry.
because we so there is a scenario that my organization is trying to implement SD-WAN in the cloud,
Mhm.
right? So it's going to be in between where is going to come and connect to DC and DC1 and DC2 at that point. You see what I mean? Like,
Okay.
is it in between branch 1 and DC on the internet, basically?
Anything doesn't matter. Any transport,
Okay.
internet, MPLS, LTE, 5G, right, satellite, doesn't matter.
So you're saying there will be SD-WAN cloud environment that is connecting through all possible mediums, basically, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Underlay doesn't matter. Now when we have reachability, we have tunnel here, na guys. We have IPsec. We are playing with this link, this connection. Have I configured anything on this physical link? No.
No.
Right? T-lock means what? The transport locator, identity of this transport. I'm changing
Yes.
that. Doesn't matter which transport is here, which transport is here. That's not matter. Then what other options are there?
I,
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm trying to see where it will lies in production environment, how it will come to the data centers in this environment. That's what that was I was trying to understand.
Yeah, so like here how it is going to be connected in real time environment, branch 1 and DC. Let's suppose I
And our
have one branch in India and data center in London. Okay, I have branch
uh,
1, here branch 1, branch 1, here I have one VS1 which is connected with internet. right?
Correct.
And I got the IP
Uh-huh.
address, let's say 1.1.1.1, and here I
Mm-hmm.
have one data center in London, right? Here I have one VS which is also connected with another ISP, and here my
Okay.
public IP address is 2.2.2.2. So both public IP address will be reachable with each other, right?
Yes, yes.
So my SD-WAN tunnel will automatically come up between DC and VS.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, got it, got it, got it. I was kind of lost, like how physical infrastructure will connect uh, SD-WAN over the cloud, basically.
Okay. So other options is, here one is preference. Preference is nothing but the system IP. You can match the match the originator ID. You can match the preference value, side ID. Okay, based on side ID, can I do something to prefer MPLS over internet? Side all the side, accept, and then okay, for route we have limited option. Let me check for T-lock rule. Let me show you for T-lock rules. Topology, edit, delete it, delete it. Let's create new rule. Color list. If this is MPLS color, then action, accept, and set preference value 100. What I am saying, just color. If color is MPLS, then set preference value 100 and default action allow. Will it forward all the traffic over MPLS? That's it. My this time see my topology is so simple. Just I said match color MPLS. If this is MPLS color, then set preference value 100, and I have changed the default action from reject to allow. I don't have any even route rule. Delete it. Not required.
So you're saying default failover will occur based on this rule?
Yes, of course. Internet
Okay.
color will come under default action. Default action is allow. Now
Okay.
save it, and again I am going to activate the policy.
So you're actually practicing multiple ways to create policy.
Yeah, because there are lots of policy, lots of possibilities, whatever you can think. So it is not possible for me to teach you like more than 5 policies. So I am trying
Oh,
to
that's
teach
fine.
you the fundamental.
Mm-hmm. Now it making sense because when you started jumping on third policy, now it makes sense. Now, if I say I'm going to create all these three policies, I'm gonna drag them like those rules. It will
Now see
go
the
to the
routing
preference
table.
based on.
Just wait a minute. See the routing table now. All the routes are installed in routing table through MPLS transport. And if MPLS will goes down, for an example, I am going to set MPLS transport, shut
Uh,
down, stop. Yes, yes, go ahead.
I just want to see the BFD table of the branch.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, I will show you. What happened? Device became unreachable. 5.5.5. See the routing table. Now all the routes are installed over internet transport. Right? If you want to see the BFD session, run command BFD session. Here is BFD session, sir.
Okay.
Again, when MPLS will come up, then routers will start preferring MPLS transport. Right now, all traffic is going over internet. And this is not only the way, there are so many other ways also. If you will explore, you will find that. To configure same thing, we can have multiple options. So multiple ways are there. You can do same thing for data plane traffic as well. Like when user will generate traffic, right now I am manipulating the routing table. I can keep routing table on default, right? Means it has two paths, one over internet, one over MPLS. But for data traffic, when user will generate traffic, that time also we can define the transport. Now we are going to explore something about data policy. It is going to be more easy to do same thing, right? Again, I want to prefer MPLS over internet only, right? First, let me see if MPLS is up. Now you can see again routing table is updated. In the OMP table, you will have two paths, right? OMP received route. How many paths is there for each and every remote site prefix? Two paths, right? Like let's say 192.168.1.0, two path. Internet and MPLS. But because of what? Because of T-log preference value, it is preferring MPLS transport. Right? In the OMP route, you can see this time all the attributes look same. Earlier, here we had configured OMP preference value. This time I have configured. What happened, guys? T-log preference value. You can see T-log preference 100 over MPLS and 0 over internet, which is the default one. On all MPLS transport, you will have preference, higher preference value. Got it?
Sir, one quick question.
Go ahead.
Where can you see which policy it's hitting if you have multiple policies?
On the VS Smart,
In
you can
VMAX.
run command. So run policy.
Can we do that through vManage?
Here it is. Yes, through vManage also you can run this command. Through vManage also I can access VS Smart. I can run this command. All the policy is going to be applied on VS Smart only. At a time, only one policy can be activated. You can't activate multiple policy.
So vice versa, from branch, if I need to show, if I need to see what are the policies running, can you run the command show policy from smart from one of the branches?
See, sir, this is control policy. Control policy will be not applied on the branch router. You can't find
Oh,
policy on branch router.
oh, okay, got it. Sorry.
These routers are data plane, okay? Don't forget the basic class.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's happened.
Okay, no problem.
And sir,
Yes.
so what I'm observing it seems like we are doing the configuration manually. So, for example, like a SMP, as in FortiGate, you can do that policy-based IP or destination or something like that. So there is not another way to like SLA, for example, to do some configuration so that it can do the balancing automatically. When you see the link is down or the link is poor, and so it can take over other links.
Yes,
There is no
yes.
possibility
Wait,
in
wait,
almost
wait,
one.
wait for some time. Wait for some time. Everything is there. We are going to
Ah,
explore one by one.
okay.
Okay. Now I am going to deactivate this control policy. Till now we have configured control centralized control policy. Now let's explore data policy first. And I am going to configure a very basic, what we can say, like traffic engineering with the help of data policy first. Then I will come on application aware routing. So what I told you on the policy, centralized policy and localized policy, forget about localized policy for now. Under centralized policy, add policy, next, it is going to land me on control policy. If I will click next, it will land me on traffic rule, which is data policy. And here I want to do some traffic engineering. So I have to click on traffic data, add policy, new policy, and here you can see I can create rule, firewall rule, QS rule. Okay, forget about these rules, we'll do later. For now, just I want to do basic traffic engineering. So click on traffic engineering. Let's create first rule. Here you can see what you can match. You can match the protocol number. As I said, protocol number 6. If this is TCP traffic, then action, accept, and set TLOC, prefer TLOC, right? Local TLOC, here I need TLOC list first. For this, let me do one thing. Here I am going to create one list. Go to TLOC, add list. We want to do traffic engineering. I can also create the color list. Color list is also going to work for me. Rule number 1. I can match application, DSCP value, packet length, protocol, source prefix, source port, destination prefix, destination port, TCP, and in the action I can see the log, counter, TLOC, and local TLOC under TLOC. Okay, here directly I can select the color. So see, what I will do, I will match the protocol number 6. If protocol value is 6, then action, accept, and local TLOC, prefer color MPLS. For whatever traffic you want to configure, prefer color MPLS, you can do like this. Name, again MPLS over internet. encapsulation protocol is going to be IPsec. Okay, and for REST traffic, if I will save it, then it will drop ICMP packet or UDP based traffic. So that's why I'm going to change the default action reject to accept. Save it. Now let me create the policy. Add policy. This time I'm going to create data policy. Let me add the topology which I had created. MPLS over internet, import. Next, MPLS over internet, and let me apply it for which site? For which site and for which VPN, right? If you have multiple service VPN, then you can apply it for particular VPN. Here you have to select the VPN list, right? Without VPN list, it will not work. For all the sites, for VPN 10, I am going to apply this data policy. Just save this policy. This is what? This is my centralized data policy. If I will activate this policy, and before activating, if you will send any traffic now, because right now there is no any policy in my topology, so it will be performing ECMP. Simulate, and from VPN 10 source interface this, if you will send traffic to DC 192.168.1.1 application any, then it is performing load balancing. Even for TCP traffic port number 6, it is performing ECMP. But as soon as I will activate this policy, then what will happen? My TCP traffic will go over MPLS, and rest all other traffic will go over which transport? It will go over internet or not? Or ping will not work? It will work, because default action is accept. So whatever traffic will not match in my rule will match in default action, and default action is accept. Default action is accept. So now policy is activated. Now let me refresh this page, simulate. Now you can see TCP traffic is going over MPLS, and if I will send any UDP traffic, let's say port number 17, it is performing load balancing. So how easy it is to configure traffic engineering in SD-WAN, right? See how simple topology I have created, how simple policy I have created here. Traffic policy, and this is my policy, that's it. I said match protocol number 6 and prefer color MPLS. Right? If I will send ICMP traffic 1, you can see load balancing, right? 6, and it's HTTPS traffic destination port 443 over MPLS. You can do it for application list as well, right? Now let's suppose you have an application list. In that application, some company applications are there like Zoom or network access protocols, remote access, real-time traffic. Here I can have one application list. You can see by default 2 application lists are there. Let me create one new application list for, let's say, real-time traffic. Name, I can say voice and video. Okay, here I can call the application for voice and video. Which application? Audio call, audio, and let me call some video application. You can also call zoom. Zoom there, yes, it is there, and add it. Right. Similarly, I can have one more application list with name, let's say remote access application, means look like telnet, SSH, telnet, SSH secure, secure cell, and let me enter. I can create one application for my company PM Zoom, Zoom application for teaching, or Google Meet. So like this, I have multiple application list, and now based on this application list, I want to configure traffic engineering, right? I want to forward all the traffic, real-time traffic, means voice, video traffic over MPLS, and all the remote access traffic over internet. How can I do? Who will help me to configure this? Traffic policy. I'm going to edit it. Edit. I'm going to remove this list first. Delete it. Now tell me, new rule. Application list. Match application. Voice video. If this is voice video traffic, action, local TLOC color, set the TLOC color. Clear? So this way you can configure. Now understand application aware routing. Here you can see the application aware routing, means based on performance of transport I want to perform routing. Based on performance I want to perform now routing. Means for, let's suppose, this application list only. For this application list, video and voice traffic, I have some SLA. I have a SLA class list like voice, and SLA class list is loss should be minimum 10%, latency should be minimum 10%, and jitter should be also minimum 10%. Some SLA class list is already there, like you can see for voice and video you already have one class list. You can use this one as well for real-time traffic. For bulk data you have one SLA class list. For transactional data you have one SLA class list, and one class list is there with name default. You can use for general traffic.
Sir, can we use bulk data for servers when they are downloading, uploading files?
You can use any one for any application. All are for use only. Use it. Whatever
Yeah,
you
I'm
want.
I'm 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 asking this because see, I just don't want server to fail over to internet over MPLS because uh, it's not reaching the maximum threshold. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because we have a data center that is like, um, or even like a Fortinet firewall, which is like generating almost 1 to 2 terabyte data every day.
Okay. Yes,
So I'm
definitely you
trying
can
to.
use.
Okay.
And if internet transport is not matching, then you can drop the traffic.
Okay.
So when we wrote this rule saying like latency 10%, so if it's exceeding whether it's going to fail over to the different TLOC or
So that will depend on your policy configuration, what you want. If you want it should drop the traffic, if criteria is not matching it will drop. If you want it should perform failover only if the criteria will match, you can configure. If you
failover.
want perform failover if criteria is not matching, then also you can configure. That will depends on your configuration, how you are going to configure the policy. Okay, so one application list with name, let's say web traffic. So I have two application list. Here I am going to call hypertext transfer protocol and hypertext transfer protocol secure. I've just created two application list, and I can have one more for general traffic, general, or yes, general traffic, or I can say employee internet traffic, right? Or PMNet students. So I will always love to drop this traffic. Okay, so let me call here Zoom application. Okay, and based on that I can create SLA class list also. Now say next, next, and here you are on the application aware routing. Just click on add policy. If you have the topology policy you can import, otherwise create, and again create new rule, sequence rule. First, match application list. If it is web traffic, then forward it over which class list? SLA class. You can see SLA class list and backup SLA class list. If you want backup class list you can add, otherwise you can leave. SLA class list, here I am going to call my SLA class list which one? Let's suppose this one, default one, and prefer color. I want to prefer internet for web traffic. Where is internet color? Here it is. If you don't want router should perform failover, if criteria is not matching, you can enable restrict. If you want to configure backup color, you can add the backup color here. Right? For now, just leave it, save it. I'm going to create one more rule. Application list, telnet means remote access traffic, action SLA class list, match from here, let's say bulk data, prefer color internet, and save it. So I have two rules. All other traffic will get dropped. If you want for rest all the traffic it should perform load balancing, you have to change the default action from deny to. Here also you can add the SLA class list, right? Means rest all the traffic should go through, let's suppose bulk data, like this. And name of your policy application aware routing, AR, copy, paste, save it. Next, application aware routing, application aware routing, click on application aware routing and apply it. For which site and which VPN you want to apply? For all the sites. For which VPN? Service VPN 10. Save it. This policy is activated. I am going to deactivate it, and I am going to activate the new policy application aware routing. Now guys, you guys can configure like hub and spoke topology or branch to branch communication through DC very easily. Okay, now I am going to test again. Go to any managed device, branch 1 vs1, real time, T-suit, simulate from VPN 10 with source interface this, destination IP DC 192.168.1.1, and application, let's say no application. Load balancing, application, HTTP. HTTP traffic will go over which transport?
MPLS.
I think MPLS. I think over internet view. Okay. Uh, Application of bare routing view. So web traffic. Prefer color. Biz internet, right? See here. And remote access traffic. Prefer color biz internet only. Here I have to change it. For this traffic, I think I had configure. I should configure restricted file. Okay. Let me change the transport for remote access traffic for telnet and SSH. Just I am changing the transport from internet to MPLS here. Same. Policy not activated. Yeah. Okay. Now test. HTTP traffic still performing load balancing, means policy is not activated. It is getting activated. Just wait. Now it started going over internet transport, and if it is telnet traffic, then going over MPLS, and if it is ICMP traffic, means other traffic, then load balancing. Okay, and it is also checking the SLA
So,
class list.
so sir, if the question is if it's not in the application list, it's going to perform the full load balance, right?
Correct.
Thank you.
So again, let's review the centralized policy once. See, group of interest. You can create group of interest here. You can create control policy here. We have one more policy under control policy, which is VPN membership. We have not discussed this till now. We will discuss it in next class. VPN membership policy. Under control policy, we have covered the topology, but we didn't cover the VPN membership till now. So we will cover VPN membership policy here in control, and in the data policy, here is application aware routing, then traffic engineering, C float, and after that here is the final page to apply the policy. And then we have one more types of policy, which is localized policy. So till now we have not started localized policy. Again, for localized policy we have group of interest and then multiple tabs. So in the localized policy we'll see the QS, firewall configuration, DIA, direct internet access, and some more policies. Okay, now you guys can try to implement this policy. I have one task as well for you. So either I can give you task today or in the next class. Task is similar to the data center scenario. As I told you, if there are two data center, one data center is in India, one data center is in, this is India data center. You guys can directly try to implement this topology, this policy. Okay, whatever I have configured you can leave and you can directly try this one first. And one data center is in where, let's suppose or I can do one thing, one data center is in Ahmedabad, India, Gujarat, and one data center is in Bangalore. This company, this is Indian company, has some branches near Ahmedabad, some branches near Bangalore, and one branch in between, let's suppose. So 3 sites is sufficient to test. Right now you have full mesh topology and it should have full mesh topology only. This is SD-WAN topology. Doesn't matter the transport. How you have connected, how many transports are there, not matter. What I want, this is, let's suppose, in Mumbai. One branch is in Mumbai, one branch is in Hyderabad, and one branch is in, let's say, Delhi. Right? So what I want, Delhi side should access resources from both the data center. Right? You need to configure the policy to prefer regional data center. You need to configure policy to prefer regional data center. Means one service is there, let's suppose one LAN subnet is there, 10.1.1.0/24 in both the data center. 10.1.1.0/24. Same IPv4 service is running in service side in both the data center. So Mumbai side user should access this network, IPv4 network 10.1.1.0 via Ahmedabad. Means Mumbai side should prefer Ahmedabad, and if Ahmedabad is not available then it should access Bangalore DC. Similarly, Hyderabad should access Bangalore DC, should prefer Bangalore DC. If Bangalore DC is not available then it should access service through Ahmedabad, and this Delhi side should perform load balancing. Means in the routing table of this router, Mumbai managed device router, will have best path for 10 prefix with the TLOC of Ahmedabad router, and there should be 2 route in the OMP routing table, OMP database. Similarly, on the Hyderabad managed devices, in the OMP there should be 2 path for 10.1.1.0, but in the routing table it should install via Bangalore TLOC, and Delhi routers should have both path in their routing table and it should perform load balancing. Here you will configure centralized control policy. How many of you can do this? Prefer regional data center?
Can give it a try.
We can try.
Yes, if you will try then 100% you can do, because everything is clear, visible in easy language on the dashboard of vManage. vManage dashboard is very easy. Only you need to explore and design this topology. Right? So topology can this one, This can be your topology. Just add one more data center somewhere. Here one more data center. That's it. And LAN side you can configure same IPv4 prefix, or you can attach the internet. So till now we have not covered the DIA, direct internet access, or the NAT configuration. So that's why I'm not asking you to add any other service. Just add same IPv4 service into data center. So 5 sites, 3 branches, and 2 data center. Branches will prefer their regional data center, and this is common scenario. Commonly we will have these kinds of scenarios in production. Okay, now that's all for today. If anyone have question, please ask.
Praful, I'm facing one issue
Go ahead.
while this VH onboarding. I have tried that root certificate to install, but getting error.
What are
Just I don't know. Just it
just
will
share
it's
your
stuck.
screen, show me.
Yeah,
Is lab on right now?
yeah. I opened.
Have you informed in the WhatsApp group?
No, just I thought I'll inform you. Means like I am not because
Okay,
of the
okay,
doubt
no
only. I
problem.
just opened.
No problem, no problem. Share your screen, let me see
Yeah, I
what's
just
the issue.
I opened this. Okay. I have this is a vManage. I okay, and I from here. Sorry. This is
This is the same topology which I had created, right? For you
yes.
guys. Okay.
Yeah, this one. Right. So
In this lab, you can implement more than 500 policies, right?
yeah,
And so
yeah.
during course, you have lab access. It's opportunity. If you want to practice, just practice it right now.
One level.
Yes.
As
Okay.
much as you can configure, utilize it, and during the training, you can cover multiple
Pending
policies.
one wire. One wiring issue ಆಗಿದೆ ಒಂದಲ್ಲ.
From root certificate, that configuration we have to take now from that copy.
I think your skin is not fully seared. I am only able to see the EVNG lab. Is it for me only or for
No,
others
I
as well?
think she shared the specific tab. You need to share the entire screen.
Okay, I'll reshare once again.
Stop it and click on share, and after that select entire screen.
Okay.
ಹದಿನಾರು
Okay.
ಹದಿನಾರು ಇತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್
And this is the topology and trying from
ಮೂರು ಹೌದು.
Now it's visible. Show me now.
yeah, just configuration we
Just
have to
close
go
this
and
Google Meet tab as well from the screen. Just close it. Yeah, okay.
12 pending ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Now show me.
it's very slow.
No, it's working fine.
No, it's very. I opened
No,
previous.
you are clicking on the configuration. You can't click there. Click
Just
device.
yes,
Yes.
yeah, that we have to take one configuration from there. No, just root certificate. How we
First
will?
take it on the lab.
Yeah,
Show me the topology.
yeah.
Yeah, tell me
We
what
have,
is the issue.
yeah, actually, I want to install here root certificate
So
from
have you
vman.
onboarded VS1?
Yeah, VH1 I haven't. Here only I was trying, but it was not happening.
ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3 ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
Okay, so now you are trying on VS2.
Yeah.
So what is the issue? Show me that. Just install VS1. Any VS.
The Linux commands we are going and just copy and paste, no? So that time it was stuck.
Yeah, I have same issue. I have same issue.
Yeah, I was trying a lot of time last week.
Copy
I
and
was,
copy
yeah,
and paste
so,
is not
Okay.
working. Yeah.
yeah,
Just go to the setting. First go
setting.
to add yeah, bottom. Yes,
Yeah,
setting.
here, yes, yes. I saved as well in this, this is right.
Controller certificate authorization.
Yes. Okay, I copied this, but no.
You're on
Not this
wrong
one.
tab.
This is not the certificate. Not certificate.
Vanadis.
Controller certificate
Controller.
authorization. See on the top.
1 second.
Scroll up. Scroll up.
Right above your arrow.
Yes, here it
Right
is.
there.
Controller
Controller
certificate.
certificate.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Edit. This is the certificate. Copy it.
Green plus 5 6
Okay.
Green plus 5 green plus 5.
It was stuck actually when we use this Linux command, and after it just copy and paste, but it was like
No,
stuck.
no.
How to come out with,
Between the tab it won't work. So I will tell you how I did. So your certificate will be on the CA server. Your CA server will have the reachability to the vManage CLI. You log in your VH through the vManage CLI and do it from there. Then only
Copy
I
paste
think
it from there.
copy paste from there. Don't do it from
Yeah.
like this. Multiple tab copy will not work. Go to your Windows server, CA server, log in your vManage CLI there. From there,
okay.
log in your VH. There's a command I can share it for you. From there, you should get the reachability first, and you need to enable SSH to your VH first. Then only you will be able to do a SSH through vManage CLI. If you do that, you will be easily able to onboard. Don't do it like this; it won't work.
No,
Is
as of
this
now,
because of
Otherwise, you can also use the native console. Native. Try in native console. I think.
Sometimes it's not working, Praful, but she can try.
I have to log in from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have visibility from Windows Server to vManage. So I'll try
Okay,
from
log in your vManage from here through the CLI. I mean, open the putty.
okay.
Put your vManage IP here.
1 second.
Our system IP.
But lab is working very fast. It's
No,
Lab is fine. Lab is fine.
yeah, lab is fine. You don't know in the virtualization it's tough to practice, right? Otherwise, I also want to practice so many technologies. I have spent an entire night to just set up ICE only on the EV engine.
No. 100 dot. I don't know whether it will work. Put the system IP. 100.1.1.1. Yeah, put that one. VPN
This one, right? This one, right? Where
Not
we logged in.
No,
100.1.1.1.
100.1.1.1.
Okay.
This one. Copyable.
So I think C is on the server where you have opened the SSH. On the server or on your local laptop?
She's doing it on server only.
Server only, no?
local
Okay, okay.
laptop?
Open it.
On the
Open it.
server,
Okay, then do
on the
it.
Win server.
Check whether you have the reachability.
Yeah, 1 second. From server to here, no?
Yeah.
Mm, uh,
No, it's not a reachable.
it is.
It's
It was
not reachable.
no, it
Unreach.
was reachable. We have
Connect on
two
VS1,
links.
na?
Yeah, that's why it is. See here, I have opened from here. Right?
For now,
We
you
have
can
reachable.
try it
That's
on
why.
VS1 and later in the same way you can set up other managed devices as well. Because I think VS1 will be reachable. Both are in same subnet.
Okay,
See
actually
if you
we
can
have.
ping that switch gateway first.
Yeah,
It
we
will tell
have
you whether you.
here as well here. So we have both link. One is 192 we have configured. One is 100 dots configured. So it was reachable from here to here.
Configure the gateway IP address. on the server. Gateway IP address will be the switch IP address. SVI interface IP address of switch. Go to
100.1.1.100.
ncpa.cpl.
100.1.1.100 gateway.
Yes.
Yes.
Your 100 segment IP address is not there. You need to configure on the other Ethernet port. Then only your vManage will be reachable from here.
One is here.
Hello, sir. One quick question about the lab.
This one, right? One we
This
have
one.
only.
This one
Okay.
is management side.
Okay.
Adapter 2. Second. Yeah, that one. Go to proper details.
Already you put the gateway.
Both side you have configured. IP is not configured properly here on the server.
Local area network 2, you have to configure the
Which port is
gateway as
connected? Which port is connected with DC switch?
That even.
E1. Right now go to server. Open the yes. Close it. Close this one. Yeah, change the IP address there on port 2. Change
Port
IP
2.
there.
This one.
Yes. What is the SVI interface IP address on the switch? What IP you have
10, sir.
configured?
It was a 10. It was a 10.
Bro, it is going to be different for others. It can be 10 for you. It doesn't mean it will be 10 only no, for everyone.
Maybe you can configure 30 or 40.
Yeah.
Archana.
It is 100.100.
The same configuration whatever people has told.
Go to server now. Configure IP there 100.10 and gateway 100.100.
No. Gateway 100.100, right? Okay.
Change it. Change it.
That I
Remove
gateway
the
will be 100.
IP address will be here 100.1.1. Let's say 10.
Okay.
Make sure that 10 is not in use anywhere.
Yeah, maybe use 30 or 40.
Because
Yeah,
10
you
is
can
for
use any.
VH1, sir, right now. 10 is for VH1 right now.
One is already
One.
configured on vManage, na? I think.
Mm-hmm.
So use
Yeah,
any
use
unused IP
20.
address. Yeah, use
20.
20.
20 or
250.
30.
Okay.
The one.
100.1.1.100.
Okay, yeah.
That's the gateway.
Correct.
Yeah, now okay. Up.
Now, okay.
Close.
Now ping it from your
Server.
server CLI to vManage.
100 also is you can check the 100.
From
I'm
here to
expecting that
vManage.
should work.
Check the P.
Okay. So
1.1.1.
Yeah, now it's reachable
There
is
you
there.
go.
Now putty.
Now
From
ping to
here,
the ping first VS. Ping VS once first.
100.1. 100.1.1.1.
VH1 will not work.
Yeah, you can connect. You
Okay,
you
next
log
Why
in
VS1 will
vManage.
not work?
Ping will not work. Actually, the route will be stopped on the DC switch itself for the CS server. It seems so you need to log in from vManage only.
Yes.
okay. So
Yeah, connect. Admin.
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 Okay, from here try to ping VH1 now through
wait.
VPN 0.
VH1 means like this interface, right? We don't have any.
Yeah, transport interface. 102.1.1.1. If you have configured one, try to ping that VH from here. Yeah.
Two I have. Two I guess here. One is here. Okay.
Yeah. Ping from there.
Everyone is supportive. in the class, Archana. So if you get stuck, like definitely will support you. Just configure it. Now
Okay.
zping is working. Great. Now what is the command, Haris?
Request execute.
Run the command request.
Execute.
You no. Just type 3 words and use the tab keys.
Okay.
Okay, okay, it's fine, fine.
Execute. Yeah,
Execute. Type
execute tab. Yeah.
exe tab and hit tab.
type exe. Yeah. Space.
Space. Just put a question mark there. Okay. VPN
VPN.
space 0 space question mark. No. Delete it.
I guess
Just
both
put
together.
no. Okay. Question.
No.
No. Space question mark. VPN 0 space question mark. Possible. Okay. -L.
From UV. Hyphen.
Yeah. Not backslash. Hyphen.
Pipe. You need to include pipe.
Hyphen L.
Okay. Space required.
Not required.
Not needed. Space question mark. Type admin.
Sorry.
Put question mark.
Admin. Type admin.
It is not taking.
Type. Now you have to type.
Okay.
Your VHIP now.
We are 102.1.1.1.
Okay. Yeah. You just need to type. Okay. 1 minute. Yeah. After typing your VHIP, just click backspace. I mean, sorry. Come back. Don't click backspace. Just use the arrow key and come back. After VPN 0, just type SSH.
VPN 0 after
VPN 0, just type SSH. Yeah. Come back. Yeah. Type after VPN 0. Yes. After VPN 0, yeah, space SSH.
Okay.
Go to your last line and put that complete your IP address and put enter.
IP is 2 or 1?
One, I think 1.
It is 1, na?
Your VH2 IP, Archana. 1 I think it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Now we're getting the signature.
Okay. Put the password. Do this certificate. It will work.
Okay. I copied here, so it is we can paste.
Put it on the notepad and make sure you copied this certificate without losing any character. If you lose a single character, it won't work.
Okay.
Right? Do a Control A, put it on the notepad, and then follow the remaining step. It will work for all the VH, and you can upload it.
Like do the Vim and everything, those comments that we are seeing in the video.
Yeah. Follow this remaining step. Then I think you won't stuck from here. This is where you will stuck. Yeah.
For all the VHs, from the server only we'll log into the vManage. From there we will connect to VH, right?
Yeah,
as long as you have reachability.
That's where we have the reachability, because locally you can't copy it, right? Because we are not accessing the devices on our laptop. This is the virtual, so that's what we need to do.
From here only we can connect to VH2 also, right? VH2, VH3,
You can connect, yeah, all of them. All fabric you can connect from vManage as long as they have
command, just to change your VH IP and you are good.
Yes.
85 14 minus 40. Plus 12 add 1. 85 will be.
So I have recorded the process as well. Okay, so if anyone is facing this issue, they can also watch the recording. No need to record, right?
Yeah, hello sir. One quick question.
Go ahead.
Sir, when on the server, the time zone should be on your Indian time zone or our local time zone. I just want to confuse
It's
with
up
that.
to
I'm
you.
still
Okay.
okay.
But make
It
sure all
doesn't
time
matter,
zones
right?
are same.
Yes,
Make sure
exactly.
all
Okay.
time zones are same.
Okay.
Configuration is not going to based on my configuration. It is going to based on your configuration only. Only topology is mine.
Okay.
Configuration is going to be your only.